Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of Grown Folks Talk. I'm your host, B, and today we got another BS story to cover, but let's get into it. So, for starters, like, subscribe, share the content, and to get right into it, this story has went viral. Everybody named Mama been talking about it. Definitely one of those just sad, devastating, no winners all the way around. But basically, oh wait, let me get the story up so you guys can see it. Okay, so this is the one with the 2-year-old. Now, apparently, the daddy is the culprit in behind this. So basically, let me put some respect on his name. Talon Mosley, 2 years old, out of Florida, St. Petersburg. So basically, I guess the mom and daddy got into it. The mama ended up being killed, 20 years old. And I want to pause there for a second. Let's put some respect on her name, Pashawn Jeffrey. Let's pause there for a second. Pashawn Jeffrey, 20 years old, found dead in her apartment Thursday. So I think that was March 30th. 20 years old. Gone. Allegedly by the hands of the father of her son. 20. I remember back in the day when I was coming up, the old folks used to say the graveyard was for old people. Like, you burying young people and kids was like so rare, so unheard of that you would give pause. Which is why I stopped for a minute at the young lady's name, Pashawn Jeffrey. But now, people immune to it. You know how you might be doing something to somebody, oh, did you hear about such and such? You hear about that lady today? And you're like, oh, huh. And people just keep scrolling, just keep going on about their life. Like, it's so common. But I told myself I'm going to cover these type of stories. I'm going to cover everything because we grown, so we got to be able to talk about whatever. I'm going to pause for a second. Mother and son gone. But the twist with this story is, sorry y'all, the little boy was missing. They already knew the mother, they already had her body, knew she was deceased. The little boy was missing. Plot twist, the cops seen an alligator nearby, shot it, said they seen an object in the alligator's mouth. This is Florida. And it was the boy's body intact. This is CNN, where I got intact from. On your screen, I think I got the Insider. I think that's who that is. Hold on, let me see. What source is this? It say homepage. I think this is Insider, though. But yeah. Found the boy's body intact in the mouth of an alligator. That is so bizarre to me. So the dad is locked up. He would not speak to the authorities. He lawyered up off the rip. So, and I've been kind of following this story since it went down, like most people, because it's just like, what? Like, all fingers is leading to the father killed the mother and then killed the boy? His son, they got the same last name. The mother's last name is Jeffrey, but the father's name is Thomas Mosley. And it's just so sad, this day and age. We have so many domestic issues, domestic disturbance, domestic violence. What do they call it? What's the name of it? Something about rage. God damn it. What is it called? A crime of passion. That's what they call it. Crime of passion. Everything is alleged at this point. We don't have all the details, but this is just horrible. Could you imagine what this little boy probably went through? The mindset of the father, the mother. I read that the crime scene was, it was bad as far as her death. So, it's just really sad and unfortunate that we have to experience these kind of traumas in our life, because we already have all experienced all kind of trauma. And to be killed, at such a young age by those, they always say usually it's somebody somebody close to you. So this was very unfortunate, but I just wanted to touch on this headline because it's a big story. Everybody's talking about it. A 2-year-old found in the mouth of an alligator. Like, for real? This is terrible. To the family of the victims, the Mosley family taking, a loss on both ends. They lost a nephew or grandson. Now the father locked up. Into the Jeffrey family, they lost a grandson, nephew, cousin, and a daughter at 20. So we all know that this world, this country is all going to hell in a handbasket. We all know that unless you got your head in the sand under a rock. But it's just getting bad out here. You just got to really be careful who you're dealing with. When people show those red flags, there are different triggers and stuff like that. Sometimes we got to get away. I just covered a story last week on the wife that killed her husband on Facebook Live. Like, people just wilding out here as we approach, if you believe in that sort of thing, as we approach the zombie apocalypse, if you will. But I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. I just wanted to put some respect on the names of the 2 victims, which would be Pashawn Jeffrey and Taylon Mosley, both dead out of St. Petersburg, Florida last week. Y'all, we got to do better. I'm your host, B. This has been another episode of Grown Folk Talk. Please like, subscribe, share the content. Catch you in the next one.